what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for another race on Fuji International Speedway short for 4 laps on Gran Turismo Sports. Now it's going to be able to take the 1-make race wheel, always continuing on. So right now, this is going to get everything. We'll be ready to use the Toyota 86 GT 2015. So choose any color whenever you like to pick. So this wheel might be able to get started for the next part. And let's get ready to get started to begin. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race, and let's get started. We are ready to go to get started for the second part. So this is going to be able to have the Toyota 86 GT to be ready on the track. So this wheel might be able to take a lot of faster skills, just like the Subaru BRZ. So this is going to be able to take a lot of good clean race. Wheel might be able to be prepared for this one, folks. This wheel might be able to take a promising moment. We're always going to be able to have 2 parts, and the other parts by 2 is going to get everything. We'll be able to make a lot of good seconds. We'll be able to get prepared for. So always going to be able to take the first part and the conclusion. This wheel might be able to take perfection race. Wheel might be able to be important. We're always going to be able to have a good 1-make race to be able to get started. Gonna get ready to be able to take the warm-up to be able to get started on the first turn, and then taking on the second through third turn is going to be able to take much easy, simple. So gonna make sure to be able to take a lot of handling. We might be able to keep it well hold while going in on the acceleration. It's going to get everything will be well perfection out there. So this one might be able to drive fast. We might be able to keep it up. So this is going to be able to get started on to the mid-lower position. So this is going to be able to take the challenge. We might be able to climb up onto the top position. So starting out in 9th place, this will be able to take plenty of racing exercise. We might be able to go faster. We're going to be able to keep it up. Now this is going to be able to have a good grid start to be able to get ready for this race. So more Toyota 86 GT and less Subaru BRZ is going to be able to take the 1-make race. We'll be able to get ready, because this is going to be able to have a 1 race for a rivalry showdown. We're always going to be able to begin. So be remembered, folks, try not to get bumped onto each other before and after the first turn. Is going to be quite very risky, so we're going to make sure to keep it well steady up on the maintain. It is going to be quite very tougher for us if we have to make sure to be able to take plenty of perfection. It's going to be able to do a lot of risk. It's going to get everything we'll be able to going in. Now this is going to be able to take 1 group lineup. We're always going to be able to stay steady. Now looks like this is going to be able to take a little bit more hard time. So going to make sure to be able to have 2 cars for taking a turn. Is going to get everything will be well easier to be contestant to be made to do it. Gonna make sure to take a lot of perfection out there. Will might be able to take a lot of handling. Is gonna get everything we'll be able to going in. Taking the good turn, so currently move on in onto 7th place. Gonna be able to have a good race position. So this one might be able to keep it well monitored and checked, while always gonna be able to overtake some opponents. So this one might be able to add by 1. So this is definitely might be able to keep a number of checks of each race position by the overtake. So this is going to be able to keep it up. Will might be able to make correction. Is going to get everything will be well made to be able to count. Okay, we got 1 driver just definitely might have 1 mistaken turn. So this one might be able to try again for the next lap. So gonna make sure to keep it well maintained to be able to keep our racing mobility. We're always going to keep it together. But this is going to be able to take plenty of practice. So if anybody thinks that this is going to be able to have a good race, this will be our practice round to be able to get our speed. We're always going to keep up, and taking a lot of handling. We're always going to be able to take a lot of good perfection for a 1-bound race. Is going to get everything. We'll be able to do 50% chance. We're always going to keep our racing mobility. We'll do taking the right moments. So this one might be able to take plenty of speed. We might be able to catch up. here we go. This is going to be able to take the first turn, so this has to be able to make one good correction improvement. Maybe another less. If anything happens, don't want to get slamming onto each other by taking one tap. That's going to be a little bumpy out there, so gonna make sure to drive carefully because this wheel might be able to take plenty of precision work. It's gonna get everything wheel going in. But this wheel might be able to have 2 more laps remaining, so we can still do it because this wheel might be able to catch a lot of perfection on each turn. It's gonna get everything well prepared. Okay, wrong perfection turn, so this one might easily be able to let the opponent will might pass through while other drivers are still trying to be able to perform a perfection turn. It is going to be quite very challenging ways to be able to go in. Now this one might move back in onto 7th place. Gonna make sure to be able to find a good perfection out there. Will might be able to make one good racing exercise. It's gonna get everything going in. Just going to keep it holding in while going on the hillside elevation. Upper hill is going to get everything we'll be going in for. Keep it nice and tight. One more turn. So this is going to be able to take us back onto the full stretch on the straight. This wheel might be able to do perfectly wheel might need to take. But that wheel might make other opponents might be able to overtake that easily. So this wheel might be able to have a slipstream. Wheel might be able to raise up the acceleration. Wheel might be able to catch up. So this wheel might be able to make it 5th speed. So gonna make sure don't lose that line of the sight. Wheel might be able to perform one good acceleration out there. This wheel might be able to move on in onto the next lap. There you go. This is gonna be able to take plenty of good turns, so gonna make sure to avoid any mistakes. Just gonna be very careful not to slam it onto any opponents in a mid-slow effect. So this is definitely might be able to keep it well steady by taking a turn. We're always gonna be able to have a little risk. Okay, going in onto the 90R turn, so this is going to be able to take one good moderation step. It's going to get everything will getting closer. Okay, he did pretty well. Dodging the opponent, Will might be able to keep his racing mobility, will keep it together. This Will might be able to take a lot of racing exercise. Will might be able to go in. But now, this is going to be able to have the hardest part before we're about to be able to take the turn. Is going to get everything going in while the opponent is definitely might be able to try to go in. So braking point is going to be quite necessary. So this is going to be quite very easy wide open. So going to make sure to be able to find a good turn to be able to perform a dodging effect. But it happens all the time. So going to make sure to be very careful by the penalty if you already got a 0.5 seconds by the mark on the red. So this is definitely might be able to keep it well monitored check. So gonna keep it well steady up and stay on the tarmac of the track. It's gonna get everything. We'll be able to have a safe zone. We'll be able to going in. So here we go. This is gonna be able to take a little bit more chance to be able to have 1 or 2 overtakes by giving this moment. So we'll be able to be on the way onto the final lap. So this is gonna be able to take a lot of perfection. We're always gonna be able to keep it up. Will might be able to stay on track. Here we go, final lap. This could be our only final stage that this is going to be able to take plenty of training work. Will might be able to keep it up. We'll do the exercise. We're always going to be able to keep it up on it. Gonna make sure that the first turn is quite slightly the risk. Gonna make sure to make a very good perfection out there, folks. By using the Toyota A6 GT and the Subaru BRZ, this is going to be able to take plenty of hard work. We're always going to be able to have a chance to be able to have a good clean race. So this one might be getting close. So this one might be able to have the apex. We might be able to make one landing approach. So this will might help. The apex is your helping guide as your friend. This one might be able to land it in on the nearby spots. So this one might be able to get yourself to be able to have a racing upper hand. We might be able to take plenty of perfection racing skills will might be able to reach up to achieve it. So this is going to be able to take faster lap times, it's going to get everything will be going on for. So this will might be able to take a lot of faster works, will might be able to take plenty of work, we're always going to keep it up on it. So we're almost there, going to be able to take a few more turns left to go. This is going to be able to take plenty of few efficiency, we're always going to keep up the sportsmanship rating, we might be able to keep going forward. Alright, getting close, so this is definitely might be able to have plenty of good steering turns whenever we have to do it. So it will always going to be able to take one good oversteer production car. It's going to get everything will go faster. We might be able to catch up. So this is going to be able to take the full stretch. This is going to be a tough one to be able to catch up. Now this is going to be able to take plenty of few distance. So each opponent is definitely might be getting close before reaching up onto the finish line, so looks like this is definitely might be quite giving a lot of risk. So hope everybody did pretty good. So this will might be able to take a lot of practice, will might be able to keep it together. So this will might be able to have a lot of perfection out there by using the Toyota A6 GT and the Subaru BRZ S. So that makes it a 7th place finish by race precision by 2, plus a star on the clean race. So it was definitely might be doing good to be able to have a good record and progress. So do the best you can. So we just want to see some good racing progress out there, folks. So it will take a lot of perfection. We're always going to be able to drive faster. We're always going to keep up. It will might help. So this one might be able to have a good moment to be able to have an encore race. We're always going to be able to take a lot of perfection out there. We're always going to be able to do the best. So we did good job out there, folks. So it was quite pretty challenging. We're always going to make sure to be able to keep on racing. We'll take plenty of perfection. We're always going to be able to race to achieve. For taking one good clean run on Fuji Speedway, we'll might be able to take plenty of few skills. We're always going to make sure to be able to have a lot of the good improvement. So apologies matters. So gonna make sure that this is going to be able to take few forgiveness. We'll be able to have plenty of mistakes happens all the time. So do the best you can and be very respectful while we're about to be able to have a good race. We're always going to keep it up. We'll always do the best. Hope you guys really enjoyed the second part of the Toyota A6 GT racing on Fuji International Speedway short. We're always going to be able to take a lot of good perfection out there. We're always going to be able to have a one racing exercise workout. We're always going to be able to drive fast and drive handling. We're always going to be able to have one perfection for having a one good clean race. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.